Hi, and welcome to this video presentation made for Task 2 in the course Introduction to Marketing. This video has been made by me, Irma Johansson, and the task was to create a video about an innovative marketing topic that is relevant in today's society. The chosen subject of this presentation is the company Max Burgers and their initiative to become the world's first climate-positive restaurant chain. For a product to be innovative and relevant, it needs to be new to the market, noticeably differentiate itself from competitors, and provide clear benefits to consumers that has not been satisfied through other products already on the market. The aim for this video is to clearly prove that Max Burgers is an innovative topic in today's society by exploring different aspects and concepts surrounding this campaign they have created. This video will focus on Max Burgers as a restaurant, the climate positive initiative, their competitors, and 4 different marketing concepts. The different marketing concepts chosen for this task are segmentations, in which we will focus extra on the behavioral and psychographics, the 3 product layers of the service, the macro environment, where the natural environment has been chosen as a focus point, and societal marketing. Max Burgers is a Swedish hamburger restaurant first established in 1968. It has been a family-owned and run company since start and still is. Kurt Bergfors and Britta Andersson first started Max Burgers, and Kurt is still a part of the company as the founder, owner, and working chairman. Kurt Bergfors worked together with his 2 sons, Rickard Bergfors, Max Burgers president, and Christopher Bergfors, Max Burgers vice president. Max Burgers have 125 restaurants worldwide in Sweden, Norway, Denmark, Poland, Egypt, and the United Arab Emirates. They are currently Sweden's most profitable restaurant chain and therefore outperforms recognized. So, why is Max Burgers innovative and what separates them from their competitors? Max Burgers has done thorough research and searched for solutions to reduce their impact on the environment for over 10 years. When they do their research on their impact on the environment and the amount of emissions they are responsible for, they use the phrase "from the farmer's hand to the guest's table." This means they include all transport, production, and waste that is connected to the company in their calculations. They started in 2008 by labeling their products with how much each specific product had an impact on the environment. This was their first step to include their customers in the effort of creating a better environment. It was the year of 2013 they became 100% climate neutral. Max Burgers became climate neutral through Plan Vivo certified tree plantations in Africa. In 2013 alone, they planted over 700,000 trees. Later, in June 2018, they became fully committed and became climate positive. Max Burgers decided that being climate neutral was not enough. They worked together with UNV, a Swedish sustainability consult company, and the research showed that their emissions were about 135,000 tons of carbon dioxide equivalents in 2017 alone. Out of these 135,000 tons, 53% were from selling beef and only 10% from transport and travel. To ensure they are climate positive, they are following the world's only independent standard for carbon neutrality, the ISO 14021. They use this standard to ensure their neutrality and then add on an extra 10% to ensure they are climate positive. The ISO 14021 is based on the International Greenhouse Gas Protocol standard. This campaign was created in combination of the company's 50th anniversary in June of 2018. To ensure their customers understand how the whole process works, they have created this step-by-step guide. There are 3 steps, and these are: 1. A measurement of 100% of their emissions is made. 2. They constantly develop existing procedures and create new ones to ensure their emissions are being reduced. And 3. They ensure that 110% are being compensated for through tree plantations. When doing research on some of Max Burger's biggest competitors, such as McDonald's, Burger King, and Subway, the message is clear. They are all doing their part, however, to what extent? McDonald's have committed by 2030 having reduced their greenhouse gas emissions with 36% and shows clear, precise goals on how to reduce their emissions. They also have the goal that by the year 2025, 100% of their guest packaging will be made from renewable, recycled, or certified sources. Burger King and Subway also mentioned that they are taking social responsibility and working towards reducing their emissions. However, there are no signs of any compensation done, and that is where the big difference lies between Max Burgers and its competitors. So, why is Max Burgers an innovative topic? Max Burgers are the world's first climate-positive restaurant chain and is far ahead of its competitors in this matter. The Climate Positive initiative is a new concept in the restaurant industry, and it gives their customers a clear benefit of having a tasty meal at the same time as improving the environment. There are 4 different segmentations within a market, and these are geographical, demographic, psychographic, and behavioral. These 4 segments are all important, however, in this presentation we will focus on the psychographic and behavioral segments. The psychographic segment has a big role in this campaign because of the current trend in today's society of being climate smart. Every day there are many people around the world who make choices in an attempt to improve the environment in a number of ways, such as recycling, eating plant-based food, and using sustainable products. This trend has had an impact on the status of people being climate smart. It is connected with people's values and their attitudes to the restaurant business in general. This campaign would automatically bring in people who are socially aware, but also intrigue people who are curious on the subject of climate but does not have the information. The behavioral segment is also a strong segment in this context. Max Burgers want their customers to be dining with them on a regular basis and therefore make them into medium or heavy users. The climate aspect could be a pulling factor for their current and potential customers if they are choosing between Max Burgers and a competitor. As the Fast Company writes in their article, if you're going to eat meat, try this climate positive burger, which basically says if you're going to choose to eat meat and therefore make a negative impact on the environment, you're better off choosing this burger since it has a positive impact on the environment in the end. When creating a product, companies need to ensure their product will appeal to their customers in different ways. A way of looking at this is through the 3 product layers. The 3 product layers are the core product, the actual product, and the augmented product. The core product means what the customer is actually buying, and more importantly, what needs are the consumers looking to satisfy through this product. The actual product is where the product actually becomes a product. The augmented product is what extra benefits the product gives the customer. This is where a company can really differentiate itself from other brands and basic products. With the service of Max Burgers, a customer buying a meal will receive these different products. The core product is a convenient and tasty meal to satisfy hunger. The actual product is a service, the ingredients, options, and quality. Let's say in Sweden, all meat are Swedish, and in the Arab Emirates, all meat is halal. The augmented product is the most important one for this campaign, which is that it's climate positive, sustainable, and it goes with your social responsibility. When analyzing this campaign in the aspect of the macro environment, it is pretty clear where Max Burgers have focused their appeal with their marketing. The first sentence on their website on their climate positive campaign is, if we're going to keep global warming under 2 degrees, we need to reduce greenhouse gas emissions and at the same time remove some of the carbon dioxide we've already emitted. With this sentence, they are attacking a very relevant topic of global warming within the natural environment that more companies should be addressing considering the state of our nature today. The idea of societal marketing is to ensure that a product will satisfy a number of needs. These needs range from the company's requirements in, for example, sales, the customer's needs, and it should also be good for the society in the long run. The ideal product is a product which will give immediate benefits and be good for the society in the long run. By looking at the small table on this slide, we see how and if the different types of products give the effect we are looking for. A desirable product is the ideal product, and Mike's Burger service is a perfect example of a desirable product. The customer will have a tasty meal, which will satisfy the need of hunger, which would be the immediate effect. The customer will also have helped make the world a little better by choosing this specific product. So, to sum this all up, Max Burgers is a restaurant chain that through their latest initiative of being climate positive, they have become an innovative marketing topic. This is through being the world's first climate positive restaurant chain, which means they are new to the market, they differentiate themselves in a noticeable way of compensating 110% of their offsets compared to their competitors who are only working on reducing their offsets. Consumers can now go to a hamburger restaurant, have a really tasty meal at the same time as they are improving our climate. Thank you for watching this video. The next slide contains all relevant websites or books that have been used for this presentation. Such as McDonald's and Burger King. With over 40 million customers per year, they have an overall turnover of €220 million.